Hi guys, welcome back to an episode of DB Cars, and today's episode I'll be showing you guys the TribeCar Suzuki Swift. So let's dive straight to this video right now. Alright then, so here is guys the Suzuki Swift from TribeCar itself. So basically I'll be showing you guys the damages for this car before I show you guys the trunk space as well as the interior of the vehicle itself. So let me just show you guys the damages for this vehicle if there's any. So running through the vehicle itself, so far there isn't any obvious damage on the windscreen itself or the vehicle itself, so that's a good thing. Moving along the side, there isn't any other obvious damage. Maybe the bumper just sticking out right here itself, but overall still not a bad condition of the vehicle itself. Same goes for the back itself. So yeah, the only damage that I have spotted so far is this one small damage itself, which is right here on the rim itself. Unfortunately, it suffers some scrape. I think maybe it turned too close to something, so it's definitely suffers some scrape on the side itself. But other than that, the overall side here doesn't really have any big damages at all, which is a good thing itself. So yeah. Oh yeah, if you are wondering where the petrol tank is, it's always on the left hand side for the Swift itself. Same goes for the generation that came after that itself, which is the third gen itself, which is a mild hybrid for this vehicle. Alright, now let me just show you guys the trunk if I'm able to take out the key itself. So basically this is the key, look how the key looks like. So basically, if I'm not wrong, it should be the same thing as the, what's that, the Suzuki Kia, the one that I reviewed, start with a CIA, like that generation itself. It should be similar, it should be that, I think that's the year that this car came out as well. So yeah, and that, yeah, there's really nothing much to show you guys about it. But if I'm not too sure whether the trunk is able to, okay, yeah, there's a button right down below the ambulance. Press on that and the trunk will open up. So basically this is how much trunk space you get for the vehicle itself. Unfortunately, I think it's slightly better on the next generation, so they definitely improved the trunk space for this vehicle itself. If you want to remove the partial itself, you could do so by just removing this clip right here itself, by just removing this part and the other side itself. But for the time being, I'm just going to leave it on. So just like that, and it should be back on. Below that, nothing much other than more trunk space for this vehicle, which technically you could just lower this down and it has more trunk space. If I'm able to find, I'll probably put on the screen right now the trunk space that you get for this vehicle itself. But and that, to close the trunk, just need to pull on this lever and it will just close the vehicle itself. So yeah, right now I'll be showing you guys the rear itself. So let me just dive straight into showing you guys the rear of the vehicle. Alright, so basically this is how the rear of the Swift looks like. Definitely less claustrophobic than, it's not that claustrophobic compared to the generation that came after that, but I don't know whether, I'm not too sure whether did they lengthen the wheelbase of this vehicle for the next generation. But if so, I'll maybe put it on screen right here itself, the difference between this second gen and the third gen, which is the one that came after that itself. But in the real world, well, basically not much itself. That's the center lighting, which is right here itself. So basically right now in the off position, you can turn on, just flip the switch to the other side or in the center when the car doors are open itself. So yeah, and that moving in, and that the rear white eject well, it basically just grab handle on all four sides of the vehicle itself. As well as for the rear itself, you get this very nice hook, which you could hook your stuff or hook or clothes with the hanger itself right here itself. But and that that is all for the top part. Oh yeah, same for that side, which is there itself. So yeah, moving on, you got some storage pocket right down below here itself on either side as well. I think right here you got another hook, which technically, how about this? I don't know. I don't think I ever see this function on other cars itself, where you're able to hook stuff right here itself. Usually some people will just get maybe a hook to hook onto this part right here itself, and that's probably it. And yeah, but this is a very neat feature that they implement in this Swift itself. So yeah, fortunately you don't really get any center armrest itself for this vehicle, because this is mainly a compact vehicle. So yeah, that's a unfortunate thing. Oh yeah, so far this has not been adjusted to my driving position itself. So if I were to adjust my position, I will have slightly more space itself. But right now, as of this current sitting position, I have about, I think if people would like to sit quite far back, this is how much space you have. So like, I think about just one finger of legroom space. Headroom wise, for me wise, I'm somewhat sitting up straight. I got about almost about a fist to about 4 fingers of headroom space in this car itself, which is not really the best itself. So yeah, I think in my opinion, I would prefer the either next generation Swift or probably the Honda Jazz or Honda Fit itself, which has a much better headroom wise itself. So yeah, but let me just move to the center of the seat right now to show you guys how does it feel like to sit in the center. Unfortunately, you do get the same thing as some cars itself where the transmission tunnel are quite high. So in this case, for this Swift itself, the transmission tunnel there's a slight hum in it, which you guys can see this raised hum right here itself. So unfortunately, yeah, probably put your leg in between those two itself. So yeah, if you want to, probably you could put your stuff here, but I think with this hook itself, your leg probably would be almost be touching it already. So yeah, but on that, still not a big not a big issue itself. So if these two seats were adjusted to accordingly to how the front passenger and front driver want to sit, probably it could have slightly more space. But main issue is also simply like the headroom for the rear is not really the best itself. So yeah, unfortunately that's the downside. But other than that, I don't really have much to show you guys about the car itself in the rear. Just got your window switches and your door is handled like that vehicle and some storage space on down there itself. So yeah, but if you're wondering how the dashboard look like, this is how it looks like for this second generation Suzuki Swift itself. So yeah, and that, let me just jump out the car right now and I'll show you guys the front of the vehicle itself. So let's get to that. Alright, then before I show you guys the front of the car itself, let me just show you guys the key for this vehicle itself, which I think I already showed you guys, but let me just show you guys again. Basically, you just got your lock and unlock function for this vehicle itself. So really nothing much to show you guys other than the keyless entry feature which this vehicle comes with. So basically, to lock the vehicle, just need to press on this, and there's a beep. Then tell guys this is the lock itself. So right now it's completely locked. If you want to get it again, just press on this double chime, and you're able to get it on the vehicle itself. So just like that, very simple and easy to get in on the vehicle. So jumping into the vehicle, this is how it looks like. So basically, this is how the interior looks like for the Swift itself. Alright, let me just start off with the storage space for this Swift itself. Basically, just got just this simple glove box right here. I think probably if I have to put my bag, then that's probably all the space that you can have for this vehicle already. So yeah, so there's no center console like some cars have. So basically, if later I'll show you how it looks like with my bag in. But once I put my bag in, I think that's it for the space itself. So yeah, moving on, you got some more space right here itself to put your stuff if you want to. There's a single dedicated cup holder right in the front, and there's another one right in the rear itself. And if you want one more, you can probably put one more right in the back itself. So yeah, but other than that, I think that's probably it for all the storage space for the front itself. But if you want to put more other stuff, then you can put a side right there or right here for the driver itself. So yeah, but other than that, that's probably it for the storage space itself. So moving on, you got your traditional handbrake itself, which is very simple to operate. You got your gear selector right here itself with all the respective gear. So basically, if I'm not wrong, for the Swift that came afterwards, I can't remember whether was there a second gear and a low gear. I remember there was an option for manual shifting, which this Swift unfortunately doesn't come with at all itself. So yeah, probably I think most people either put it in just standard D mode, then just leave it be itself. Cause I doubt you'll even go to low gear when you're driving, unless you're at a steep incline like a hill or something itself. So yeah, but moving on, you got, oh yeah, and this vehicle doesn't come with reversing camera itself, unfortunately, because I think, I'm not too sure whether was there a different trim line that you could get, but I know there's another option that this car comes with, which is the sport variant, which is even more meaner looking, like much more aggressive, but this car unfortunately doesn't really have it at all. So yeah, it's just a standard infotainment with the radio right in the center, which I'll show you guys later on itself. So yeah, but other than that, you just got a 12-volt socket outlet right there and a USB type A port right in the center, right on the right hand side itself. So yeah, moving on, you guys got your AC controls right here itself. So basically this is to adjust the temp, fan speed right here. This to choose switch between recirculation and the cabin, or you want direct airflow to the cabin. You just got your turn on your AC, turn off your AC, auto climate control, front and rear defrost, and your different type mode, how you want the air to be blowing at you itself. So yeah, right on top you got your infotainment itself. So basically most of them right here are the shortcut keys. So basically you can just press on it itself lah. And apparently this car does come with Bluetooth audio, which probably I'll have to try that out later if I could figure out how to do that. But you just got a volume knob right here itself, same for the tuner right here. To turn off or turn on this infotainment, just need to press on it and it will just turn on or turn off itself. So yeah, lastly at the top you just got your headlight switch right here, which you just press, and your air vents itself. So yeah, alright, moving on, next up you got your steering wheel itself. So steering wheel unfortunately is in a bit awkward position, but basically on the side, on the left hand side you just got your volume switches right here itself. So basically your mute, this I think to switch between USB, CD, or like Bluetooth audio. You got your volume control switches right here itself, and your frequency tuner itself for the basically this function right here itself. Right on the side you got your cruise control function for the vehicle itself, which is just cruise and cancel and to set the speed, to resume and set the speed for the vehicle itself. So yeah, that's probably it. Alright, now let me just show you guys the next up, which is the the wiper stock, if I could show you guys that. So basically this right here itself, you got your main wiper, which is all the way down, all the way up for one swipe, and you got your adjusting of how frequent you want the wipers to be, your rear wipers, and to watch the windscreen wiper at the front, just need to pull on this and you watch the windscreen wiper itself. So yeah, on the other side you just got your light control switches right here with this knob which you twist, your indicators which is just up, down, high beam just need to push forward, deactivate it just need to push back, flash your high beam just need to pull that, and you flash your high beam itself. So yep, very simple and easy to use itself. So moving on, you got your last few buttons right here itself, which is your traction control button and your fog light. And right at the start right here is your start stop button, which is the same thing on the 3rd generation Swift as well. So yeah, oh yeah, my apologies, I forgot to talk about this. So basically right here is just some more function of the infotainment, which I showed you guys earlier on. Just got your voice command and your pickup and end call button right there itself. So yeah, lastly, let me just show you guys how to adjust the wheel itself. So basically adjust the wheel itself, just need to pull on this lever right down at the bottom, pull on that, and you're able to adjust the wheel itself. To pull back normal, just need to push this back up and you'll lock the steering wheel itself. So yeah, alright then, now let me just show you guys the window control switches. So basically these are the window switches button right here itself. You got your lock and lock function for the doors itself. This can people from rolling down the windows, and right here you're able to adjust your mirrors itself. So yeah, so adjust it, just need to swivel to the either side, and you'll be able to adjust using this button on the knob itself. So yeah, back to normal, just need to twist to the center itself. So yeah, very easy to use itself and understand. Alright then, lastly just got your sun visor right here itself with the mirror, and you just want to take this out and just swivel it to the other side itself. So yeah, same for the passenger side, got mirror and got your 2 light switch right here which could turn on itself. So yeah, that's probably it for this vehicle itself. So let me just turn on the vehicle and show you guys some of the things. So basically put on the brake itself and just press start button, and the car will just turn on itself. So let me see if I'm able to adjust. Alright. So basically some of the buttons right here, this is how the gates look like itself. So basically you got your red counter on your right, speedo on the left, speed red counter on the left, speed on the right itself, and you just got a small screen right there which you're able to see the temperature, the year, the range to empty, the mileage, and the time of the vehicle itself. To adjust it, if I'm not wrong, it's just by pressing on this button, and you're able to adjust some of the various functions itself. So basically you got your current kilometer per liter, your average MPG, and let's go back to its user itself. So yeah, for the other side, let me see what you do. Probably it's the trip function which that itself. So yeah, to reset it, just need to press hold on this, and you're able to reset it itself. Same for the other side as well. So yeah, now let me just show you guys the infotainment itself. So the infotainment itself, to turn it on, just press on this and just adjust the volume through there itself. And right here you're able to just click on the various preset function itself. So yeah, other than that, I think that's probably it for this vehicle itself. Oh yeah, lastly, to adjust the seat for the driver itself, just need to pull on this handle to adjust how forward, how back. To adjust the angle itself, just right here, and the height right here itself. And right down at the bottom is your fuel door to open the fuel tank for this vehicle itself. So yeah, other than that, that is probably it for this vehicle itself. If you guys enjoyed my review, do click the subscribe button down right below to see more videos like this, or click the subscribe and listen to my 2 other videos. And with that, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.